Well, welcome to this very short video which will give you a little nudge in MOP WM3 if you need it. Well, there are a couple questions like this in MOP WM3. This one describes a boat that uses sonar to measure the depth of an ocean. And I'm going to recommend that on a lot of these problems, and this is true in all of physics, that a little diagram can be really helpful. So if you just draw the boat in the water, again, you don't have to be an artist to do this. And here's the ocean floor down here. It says the ocean floor is 525 meters below. So that means this whole distance here, 525 meters. And that signal returns to the ship 0.875 seconds after it was made. So we're asked for the speed of this. Now there's a couple of different speed relationships in this unit, but we're going to use the one here that is useful in any situation for which you have the information. And by the way, this symbol here, all that means is you need a numerical answer. It doesn't tell you anything about decimal places or anything like that. It just means you're typing in an answer in your answer box. So what we need to use to find the speed, and we have maybe an unusual looking symbol for speed, but it'll make sense later. Because in physics, a lot of times when we say speed, we're really talking about a quantity called velocity. For our purposes here for waves, it really doesn't make a difference. But the equation that you'll have to use will be written this way. And velocity can be calculated by the distance that something moves divided by the amount of time that it takes to move that distance. So let's think about what the sonar signal has to do in order to move and reflect back up to the ship. So if I can kind of model this with a green wave here, so it goes down 525 meters, and then it has to bounce back up, back to the little sonar machine to get a sense that it hit anything. Well, look at the distance that traveled. That was not 525 meters, but actually twice that distance. So that's what you're going to put up here for D. And the amount of time it took was what they described as 0.875 seconds. That goes there. So you would divide those two on your calculator, round off to a reasonable number of digits. I would suggest maybe 4 is safe, and type it in that way, decimal places if you need it, and enter that as your answer, and that will be your speed in meters per second. So watch out for those what I call echo problems, where the time that you're given is actually for the wave to hit something and bounce back. That happens in several different wave units, both the waves, sound, and light. Hopefully that was the nudge you needed, and if you have more questions, come and find me, get some more help.